G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Voxel Tycoon. This is our quite lengthy now, episode 42, our Passengers Let's Play series. And yes, we are nearing the end, but last episode, in episode 41, we actually widened this entire turnabout and removed some of the inner tracks there and kind of duplicated a few things over here, took away a bit of this canyon wall or mountain wall, or mountain face I guess we should call it. And this episode we are going to finish the, we're going to watch this whole turnabout throughout the episode and also just see its effectiveness, if it has stopped these massive trains from becoming an issue, and we'll look into that in some more detail in a sec. This episode we're going to continue with the second half of that plan. We're going to widen this one-way massive sort of bypass of the main factory. We're going to put the second rail in here, and I'm thinking of also possibly doing something different with the high-speed rail just over here. So guys, please jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Okay, so let's have a bit of a look here, and you can see this busy tract here, which will have an extra line on it in just a moment. Now, this high-speed rail that's coming across here, don't forget, many episodes ago, probably episode 15 or so, we built the high-speed rail, and it is great, and I do like using it. However, don't forget, its limitation in this version of it, its limitation, or when built, is that you can't put the 45-degree angles, so the trains can't do a gradual curve. You must do a right angle curve like this. And of course I have everything at two separate grades here. I have one standard rails, both electrified, conventional rails, but electrified and non-electrified versions all in together. Those at grade here, you can see one of the London Tube trains going across with some passengers, very nice, delivering some money. And of course the high-speed rail sits up higher, and it does so for the entire network. No need for us to fly about, but it definitely does that. Now, what I want to do in this project, where we want to create a bit of extra leg room through here, see, these guys are starting to block up a bit, but it's not a jam. I want to put an extra track through here, and I do want to put an extra track through here because everything converges onto one. This is the track heading in this direction, and that is in case anyone needed to come from here and then come out here or out of this one. No, they would have to come from here and then go down that way. What we might be able to do, I wonder if we can just, so I was thinking, let's move the high-speed rail and have it come across here and do this, just do that, so it can come straight across and then into there. And that will give us more room to play around here. We can even grab a bit of extra land, so I think that's the best thing to do, although it's going to be a little difficult to do it, and we're going to have to muck around with the signals and all that sort of stuff, but that's okay. We can remember how to do that. Most importantly is that we start off this section here, so I'm just going to go speed 3 while we try and get some of these trains through here. And yeah, there's a bit of a gap there, so once these trains are gone, so these will go, once they go, I'm going to then, everyone's coming this way, I'm hoping some will go, yeah, it will go straight out. So once this train goes here, I'm going to pause it. You're going as well. Okay, once this train's gone, I'm going to pause it. Yep. Okay, let you go first then, and now you're going as well. 333, there we go, that's a good one. Pause. Okay, pause before that one gets in there. So now we can go ahead and create the extra bit just here. Now let's see about this. Ooh, well, one thing we can do here, one thing we can definitely do is, so we've got, it's only one line going in here anyway. So how about, see, what we need to do is decide why we want a second line here, and I want the left-hand side line, this is all in one direction, the left-hand side to be maybe the one that exits, and the right-hand side to be the one that comes across to here. And what we could do is we might be able to change all of this and put these guys a little bit closer to there and have this track going over here. So this track that heads in this direction, maybe that one can be decommissioned from here onwards and just go straight across and be a as we're looking at it north, as we're looking at the screen up towards the top of the screen, so heading along here, and these will both head in that direction, and that would allow us to do a second one here, a second one there, not move the high-speed rail, but at least then what we could do, with the only limitation is, do we have anyone who might need to come out of the turnabout? And let's face it, if they're coming out of this station, they're going to be going into the big bypass anyway, and anyone who's going through the turnabout, if trains came from Gwalia or anywhere up here, you know, National Park or anywhere, they would then go straight through the bypass line and then come this way anyway if they were heading down towards this township of Holbrook. So I don't think we need this particular line here. Sorry, I don't think we need this particular line here. So this branch here could completely go. I think it works. If anyone came from here and needed to go to Holbrook, which I don't think they do, but if they did in future, they would just use the thing, go around there and go around there. So I think we've decided what we want to do. All trains have been moved. Let's decide exactly how we're going to do this. So very first thing we're going to do, and we've got this here. So I want to start demolishing a few things. So you can go. And then what we're going to do is just see where we can put this extra track. And I want to start demolishing, say, let me see, if I go control and I do it there, and then I go here and I go there, and then shift. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, that's good. So what we want to do now is, let's get rid of a few other bits here as well. Let's get rid of all these. And let's also get rid of these. Okay, that's nice. So there's where the two tracks would be. This one will be going on the outside. And so now we want to start to create a bit of extra room. So clearing a little bit of land, but not too much. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of nothing to start with. And let's get rid of these guys. And then let's get rid of... well, we're going to put the other one in here. I think we're going to do it in here. So let's do it to there and just see how we go. Let's just do that. Gone. That gone. Okay, that's good. So I'm trying to get a bit of a face across there so we can have a tunnel face the same. And then I'm trying to just create a little bit of tunnel face here. Tunnel face. That's a nice little Voxel Tycoon term, isn't it? Tunnel face. Lovely. That would not be a official railway term, tunnel face. I think that's more of a different one. Right, okay, cool. So I think we're good if we just now, what do you do? Just click off that, go to the rails, make sure we select the correct rails, it's just the standard ones, and then we want this to come across here like this. Yeah. And then what we want to do, now that is way too much up, but I'm now going to, what I'm going to do is go get rid of, say, this bit and this bit, yeah, and all the middle, yep. And then if I can, I want this guy. Yeah, I should be able to put a tunnel straight through there. I want another tunnel on the left. So if I go back to rails and it will select it, I want to go here and I want to go here and then I go tunnel. Now let me see what tunnel face it's giving me. I want to go grade, cursor height, back to, nope, back to 0. Is it back to 0? Yeah, back to 0. That'll give me straight across, which is nice. And I just want to see what tunnel face, that is matching there actually. So that is good. 100,000. See if it's matching on this side. Yeah, it is. Okay, so we'll put that one down. Let's just click off that one. Okay, so the two tunnels are there and we're good, and they're both going to head in that direction. So what I might do now is, I know we've got these curves here. I think we'll keep the curves. I think this is elegant the way it comes around this way and around. I think I'm trying to reproduce a little bit of, well, not real life, but just kind of, you know, trying to get things to mimic the real world somewhat. Okay, I'll have to cut this guy back a little bit. Let's do that. And then jump off here. Rightio. Now let's see. So we want this to come across. Yeah, one more click. So one more and then out. And then in. Yeah, beautiful. Cool. So that's that. We'll electrify it in just a bit. And then what we want to do is get this to mimic that. So if I go like... I think that is nice. Is that nice? Maybe. Let's go up one more and then see it. Yeah, that's better. That's exactly it. Cool. Okay, so that is exactly what we need. Now, what we are saying is that once a train gets, so lots of trains will be coming along here, but it wants to take the left track or the right track, and we're going to put a joint in there. And the reason is left means exit and right means go straight ahead. So we'll worry about those bits in just a sec, but let's put the merge across in. So we'll do it here. Yeah, that's good. Cool. That's nice. And then I guess we've got trains coming out here that will need to do the same. So that's probably... Well, that's not where you want it. What about this? That's exactly where you want it. Brilliant. Okay, that's nice. All right, I think that works. It just kind of works because you'll have them both making those decisions. So that's good. Now, up ahead, I want to change a few things here. So let's go back into carving out canyon walls mode. By the way, this episode we've got the camera turned off. Bit of a dull looking day today for me. Watching the Australian election over here in London. And just chilling out, slobbing, as my aunt would say. Not the yeah, haven't got all the looks going today like I normally do. Brilliant. All right, here we go. Yes, okay, cool. So that's what we want. Now this one will mean it'll go straight to here. Now, two of those going in that direction is interesting because what we're going to do here, let's leave that for the moment. But basically, what we're looking at is with this tunnel section, on the left-hand side will be exiting and the right-hand side will be going straight ahead. So can I get these guys to do that? I can, but not in a nice way. So let's get rid of, the game saves. Let's get rid of this one. But just control click there, so we just get rid of the bits that we think we want to get rid of. And we come across here. What do we got here? No. Trying to get some symmetry going. Let's go one more click. And we go in. Yep, that's lovely. Brilliant. Okay, that's nice. So they're all good. Electrify them shortly. You're not electrified at all, are you? Well, you might have been, but... Actually, the rest of this station is not electrified. It's only this guy here. And we know that it just needs to be around here. So we'll fix that in just a sec. But up here, I think we do want to electrify everything. So we'll get to that. And we'll just electrify the bits that just need it. Let's go back and fix, continue on with what we're doing. So both these tracks are now heading in this direction. To do that, I don't think we need to make any change at all. I think we just need to do that. Yeah. Now, why would they need to go in two tracks here? So first of all, one comes in, so that's good. Now, over here, once they get into here, the left-hand track they are going to be exiting, and the right-hand track is going to be doing one of two things. It's going to be going here or here, and both of those are then going to be making decisions. Where do you go if you need to exit? There. Where do you go if you need to? Right, so if you're coming over eventually into the station, you'd be in the right hand track because it comes to here, and then once you're there, you're then into the right hand track and coming in. Brilliant. Good. Just reminding myself of what I did. Middle track over here, middle track is going to be for going straight ahead on the new triple line, and left hand track is that way. So all we need to do is allow trains to make a switch somewhere, and I want them to do it better than there. Let's see how it looks if we try and make it the same. So that is that no, that isn't. Go back one. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad just before there, and it does create a nice block. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of signals. So I'm going to get rid of a few signals now. These can stay. Who else? Any other signals? Yeah, you can go. And we'll signal the whole thing. So you're all rubbish signals. I'm not happy with any of these signals. Yep. So this train's coming in here, train's coming in here, and they make a decision down the line. I think I'm happy with that. I'll leave the signal there coming out. I'm now going to remove all of the signals here because we'll redo all this. Some of these would be possibly just well out of date. What's that one? Power. Yeah, that's the overhead line. Yep, you can go. You're in an intersection. And of course, you can go for the moment and you will do this. Now, let's get rid of these two as well. Yep. Okay, you're gone. Okay, let's electrify everything now. I think that's the best thing. Go to rails, go to electricity, and we want to electrify now. Yeah, electric trains are coming through here, so let's go electrify, and then electrify, right? Yes, yes, yes. And now I want to go here and here. Now I don't think we need to do that last bit. So get rid of this one. Yep. And electrification. Yeah, we don't need to do that. I think we just need to do these guys. So have a look at them. So they come out here. And no electrified trains should be coming out of the station and turning right. Because the lovely station, the ones that come along here, the passenger trains, they would always be going up this way for the original bypass, the Harrietville bypass. Okay. Well, this episode we can't really test how that turnabout's going because we've been on pause a lot, but we'll have a look a bit later. Let's see if the electricity is running through the tunnel okay. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that's all brilliant. Now we want to electrify all of this, don't we? Yep. And again, I'm not being fussy about left or right with the electrifications. I think we're just going to go with it. Right, so this is all electrified. Yep, they're both heading in that direction. But I do need to make sure the crossover is good as well as the length. So the length is in and the crossover is now there. So you seem to have it all happening. And that's all brilliant. Okay, so let's start signaling, of course. So we'll grab this and we'll grab our lovely pre-semaphores or chain signals in the semaphore style. So we'll put them both here as you're going into this red block, which is this big block here. And then, of course, let's think about putting. What do you got there? What are you? Yeah, you're just a block signal. That's good. So let's get a block here. I'm just going to stick a block here and here, both heading in that direction. And then over here, it's nice as well. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it here and here. Yeah, there and there sounds good. Lovely. So you can see the colors. This is brilliant. Coming out of the tunnel, yeah, heading in the same direction, please. We want there and there, so that's good. And going into the tunnel just before, let's do there and there, which is lovely. Coming out of this complicated little changeover there and there, and then coming into it, a pre-decision to make, and a decision to make. Yep, so pre and pre, but then a block in the opposite direction next to you, so you're in two directions. And then same thing here, a block in the same direction here because you are in the same direction. So you can start to see that we are getting there. Are they two different colors? But they are two different colors. Yeah, but they're different. Anyway, two different blocks, so that should be good. I think we're right to unpause it. The electrification of the non-electrification of this is interesting, but I think we're good. I'm going to unpause it, and then look and see. Ooh, that was a bang. Someone dropped something. Okay. Oh, and already this guy's doing his thing. Now, it is interesting because trains should have already pathed, and the way I understand it, trains will path, but the game is clever enough for them instantly to repath very quickly, and then we should get trains originally thinking about their paths. I believe. I don't really know how train pathing works and when the logic kicks in. I've always asked the age-old question in Voxel Tycoon. Sorry, I sped up so we can see if we get traffic jam around here. I will stay on speed 2 for a sec. The age-old question is, if a train is going from one of these stations to, say, the big station, for example, at what point does the train decide which platform it's going to go to? And I don't know the answer to that question. If you know the answer to that question, can you leave it in the comments down below, please? Because I'd like to know. I think it's important to know. I might post it on the Voxel Tycoon Discord page as well and see if they know the answer as well. So back to, I've been going between speed 1 and 2 there, but I'll just start to see. Well, we didn't need to do anything really with that high-speed rail, except watch it go. Definitely successful around here, and I think we've probably even just helped this whole area because we've double capacity through here, and we've double capacity through here. These two sections have been completely doubled. Look at that. There you go. Two trains going next to each other. They would have previously been well and truly waiting for each other. They're now both, they were both moving, one of them just waiting because he had to make a change. I could move this here to there, and that might help. I could move this decision point to there. These guys will already decide where they're going to go, or maybe not. They might come out of here onto this. Yeah, I could do that. I could make it so that all trains coming out of this second hub station come so on the middle track, and when they get to about in this section, they can make a change. But then I think we're getting a bit. If you look at the lengths of the trains, I want people to make decisions before these big complex decisions here, and they need to be able to do that. You look at the length of these trains. Let's pause, and we'll show this guy. Yeah, look at him. He's already in there. Up against the signal, passing the signal even, and he knows he has to be where he needs to be. He knows which track he's going to be taken out of these guys. Obviously this far one across, but the back of his train is sitting over there, so I don't want to overcomplicate things and really bollocks it up. He's 270 meters in length, so even he would sit, and of course we built the big hub originally with the extension on the back. All that means is, the train will hang over, the carriages that sit within the station will unload at the regular speed, but the other ones will unload a bit slower, which is lovely. Let's go speed 1. Let's just have a quick look at the science of everything. Of course, we're waiting for computing devices to be completed. 348 of 450 is where we seem to be with that. And of course, we're waiting on the flow of these little tackers. And they're still coming in. They're still coming in. They are TVs. They are TVs and they're still coming in. But we talked about last episode exactly what's holding us back. In the meantime, let's jump over and have a look at our little side project. And you're all expanding and stuff, aren't you? Anyone want to buy these rings? No, I'm still trying to sell those rings. Are you happy yet? You're still not happy. Well, you've got lots of people delivering, and honestly, you're making me so much money. 8,000 per sortie. Yeah, you're making me a fortune. Anyone? Oh, you want TVs, but we're never going to do that because we can't keep up with the sale. And let's do a little flyby then. Let's fly across over the main lake. Oh, just watch the side of the boundary there. Yep. There you go. Gold train. These two here are lovely towns. We haven't really tapped those guys yet, but they don't really capture my attention. Of course, we've got the little church there. It's lovely on the islands, sort of abandoned. It's quite nice. I like this station. Lovely gold station there. Very nice. Roll in, roll out style. Of course, all my stations. In fact, are they? Yeah, all my good stations in this playthrough are roll in, roll out, meaning that trains come in at one end and go out at the other. There's no turnabouts. There's no sort of changing directions. I do like a roll in, roll out. Even this guy here. In fact, these guys roll in, roll out, and then instead of going to the right, logically, they go to the left, and then they have to cross over. I like that. I do like it. Look at that. Block signal going in, and chain signal going in, block coming out, and over this side, coming from this side, a chain signal coming into it, because you've got to make sure it's clear, and of course a block signal coming out of it. Lovely. Right, but the whole problem was, I think the whole problem was, these guys are good. You're getting some, I mean, not too many, but the price has gone up a bit, so yeah, they're saying excellent, so they're very happy. Trucks are delivering, but yeah, you're happy too, actually. There you go. Excellent. 1,900, 105 at 125, and also some in storage, so that is good. But I'd like to see when the next delivery is coming, because I want them to have more. What are you actually having as well? Is it, what's the product again? It is, oh yeah, it is these guys. What are they? Advanced wood frames, yes. Now, do we need to put a second train in so that when one is, because it's a long way to bring the advanced wood frames. Let's go and see. You're a gold train. Yeah, a little bypass here, another gold train. Are you advanced wood train? No, you are not. You are one type of train, so advanced wood frames. Where are you? Let's go and have a look for him. Where is he? Oh, he must be. He must have left the station, and he's in here somewhere, or not. Oh, he's here. Yep, there they are. Ah, yes, of course. There's two of them. Now, the thing with the two of them is it's got. Yeah, this is the thing with this guy. It's a fast train, right? There are two of them already. The thing is, they're big trains, and even though they're not big trains, they're actually quite small. But the problem is going to be that it's trying to fill them both up at the one time, and I want to prioritize. Now, can I do that? Can I prioritize this? No. I think the only thing I could do there is increase supply. And it's these guys that make it, isn't it? Advanced wood frames. What are your products? Well, again, we're being held up by the standard wood frames. And then half of them are going into here, which goes in to make TVs, I believe. Yep. There you go. Yeah. But that's good because those advanced wood frames are just holding off. So everything. So they just absorb when they get their products, and that's what's slowing down the science. So these advanced wood frames are actually stockpiling here. Everything's going to the right, and then those guys are getting exported. And we have the Mark II warehouse, and of course that warehouse is the type is going to load up as fast as possible. So there's no improvement to be made there. I don't know what we can do. Can I put a wait condition on? No. Oh yeah, I can. Load full. Wait for full load. Yeah, I can. Okay, gold hub. Not really gold hub, is it? Gold hub and to Marlborough Northeast. That's over there, isn't it? Yes, it is. So go back to gold hub, please. Right, let's do something different then. Let's do a wait condition of load. Actually, let's go edit. And then I want to, right, he's waiting. Now, this will do it for both trains, but let me just see what here. We're going to do drag to reorder. I want to go load, and let me pause the game. Load, and don't wait for a full load, just go, but add order, wait for, let's wait for, what about 180 seconds? Will that work? Wait for 3 minutes. I don't know how that'll work. Wait for 3 minutes and go OK. The game's saving and unpause. So hit OK, unpause the game, and one of these trains should go now. Now they'll wait because they've already had their time. So one of them should go. I'm hoping this guy goes, but now they will need to get into, they will need to go straight out to this left hand side because they'll need to exit. They may, what about if I say skip order? Will that work? Let's try that. Should we go skip order? Not really. I want to see here. So let's go speed 3 and we'll wait and see one of these guys go out. One of them should go because they've got the new order, don't they? Let's just check they've got the order. Wait for 180 seconds. And this one, wait for 180 seconds. And the load is not full. But then it's a full unload. So let's see what it does. There we go. They're both going at the same time, which is just not brilliant. I want to make them at different points too. Okay, let's go speed 1 and let's get this guy to go center depot. Send to tow to this depot, please. I want to tow him to there. And I'm going to try and split these guys up a bit, but not that it will, you know. Okay, you go, so he's going to go. Yep, so he'll go. And then let's think about this guy. Why is he going that way? I know, there he goes. He's off on the left of the screen there. So let's think about him. He's off going down there. And then let's get this guy to go now. Right, copper ore. There's a bit of rubbish stuff being offered to us at the moment. So let's go speed 1 again and just see. Did he then go? He did go. There he is. This is the other one. Okay, so you got the 2 here. Let's go speed 2 then, because that's a nice one just to see how we're going. The first one is he all the way? He's just there. Okay, good. Okay, well we can go speed 3 then. We know what's going on. Crookwell grew and accepts more circuits. Yeah, well if I could make more circuits, you could have more circuits. But at the moment, I cannot make enough. Okay, let's see. These trucks are all waiting. So these guys, that is the big load at least. So these guys will keep delivering. There are a lot of customers who want this, and as one goes back, the other unloads. Pause and jump on board this, and we'll go follow vehicle, and we'll go 3. Here we go. Lovely. Okay, let's do this actually. Let's enjoy our network that we built. Okay, here we go. So he is doing absolutely lovely. Yeah, we'll go speed 3 and just let him fly through. Horsham accepts iron plates. I bet they do. Iron plates. That sounds very Factorio. Iron plates. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I sort of need to decide if we want another project here, another little project, because really what we're doing is just trying to keep traffic moving. Oh, these trains are right behind each other, so much for splitting them up. Okay, let's see about this. So here we go. He comes in and he's going to wait 180 seconds and then he's going to go. So let's just see how many he's going to get. Don't forget, we've got a bit stockpiled here. So this is pretty good. If we go here, I'm just going to turn on this mode for a moment. What is it? Alt? Yeah, let's just see if we can see these guys coming in. And let's go speed 1. And we'll just see whether or not this is going to work. And how many. Actually, he got 23 or 23. So he's loaded. And then the stockpile is not too much. So turn Alt off. But I think this guy's going to go now. No, it's wait 180 seconds. So I think it's too long. Because if they both go up there and this fills up, then we've got a problem. So let's go edit and let's do the wait to be 180. Let's do it as 100 seconds. And save. And that should be both of them 100 seconds. It should be, yep, there we go. And we'll go speed 3. And now one of them should pull out, which would be great. This other guy's loading up. This one's full, but we've told him to wait actually. So in a way, now they're both going at the same time. I wonder if I can get this guy to skip an order, perhaps. Skip current order. Now, will that mean he'll go back? Let's see. No, he's already there. So we'd have to go to turn around. He might go all the way back there, not drop the load back and then come back. Okay, well that's pretty good. Let's go visit a few other places and just generally do a little bit of troubleshooting here and just see how things are going. No one's asking for anything over here. We simply export sand and that's lovely. Going to Harrietville and again we export copper and that's also lovely. They've given up trying to ask for anything else. Over here in Horsham where they've gone over the mountain and really starting to link up with the other town. Horsham, what are they doing? There's the high-speed rail coming in. Look at that. I like that. I like how he comes in at the grade of all the houses there too. And then he goes. So have a look at... Oh, that's 10 million. That was 3 million sometime in the start of this episode. So we are making quite a bit. Let's have a look. What are we making it from? It's nearly 7 million in the previous month. Now, let's see. Research is costing quite a bit. And vehicle running costs are certainly costing a bit. But it is, where is it? Passenger, 175,000, which is quite a bit, but then you consider how much we've spent on rolling stock and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, it's interesting. 332 million in value, and then we can absolutely upgrade the town hall. Let's town hall. Where are we? Horsham. I think town hall is somewhere around here. I'm sure you are. Are you? Town hall. There. Is that him? No. Hang on. Stitch up. Yeah, there you are. Town hall. That's the company. Yes. Very nice. Lots of money there. No loans. No insurance. Vehicles unprofitable, speed 1, and let's go have a look at it. Which one is it? Passenger train. You've got a few on there, so I'm not panicking. You've got a few as well, so you're good. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's have a look at a few of these. So, passenger train unprofitable, no problem. Train 29. Again, what are you doing? Passenger training? Yep, so you're no problem. Car 30, what's your problem? Car 30. Wood plank. It's a Dalgety. It's one of these guys, isn't it? Car 30. Which one are you? You're one of these two. Okay, well you're loading up now anyway, so we're just sort of waiting, but... And again, I think a train has left. Well, not quite getting you enough product. Okay. Dalgety wants more glass panes. Excellent. Look at the price there. Up 380 up to 1,050. So that is brilliant. That's what you want. I think they're all pretty good. Train 19 is having issues. Again, it's passenger train. Not overly worried about that. And of course, gold supply. Let's have a quick look at gold supply. So there's nothing happening at the moment. These guys are waiting. This is a pattern we've seen reproduce. So the current state of affairs with gold is the gold is now, instead of it being processed here, this factory doesn't do anything. These don't do anything anymore, by the way. We may get rid of those. They just don't do anything. Yeah, they used to. They also help to make, yeah, they've made some of, so you don't really do anything either, do you? Got those, no. Gold, raw gold, and you don't do anything. Yeah, see, none of these do anything. We could get rid of all of this, but this one we want to keep, and of course we want to export those. But now all the gold is simply processed over here, and it's all processed at the end and brought back. Now I was going to see, I've got 2 trains, I believe, bringing gold. Yeah, well there's one. Oh, the other one must be on its way back. But the idea is that, yeah, these guys will be nice and full, so you've got quite a bit there, but you need to load up nice and quick. Again, we're on speed 1, so this is not, you know, it just is how it is. But you can see the gold is being produced here. It's all lovely, and we've got plenty of gold in the patch there, which is great. Plenty of gold mines, and it all happens. You've got a nice full line here. These guys all processing it into those, and then you can see the density of the gold here is about this. The trains have a long way to come. Bit of coal being dropped off. How are we going with the coal supply? Coal is sitting pretty. The gold bars are heading back, which is great. As a final thing, I think what we'll do this episode is we might, I think what I'll just quickly do with the episode now is let's go ahead and just decommission a few of these buildings, and we're going to get rid of some of this stuff. It's a bit of a waste because I could have used especially this one if I want to make this, but I think if we get gold happening again, what we might end up doing is just doing it all down over there. I don't think we'll do any more gold production here. The name of this station, of course, is, what have we got there? This station is, goodbye. This station is Industrial Hub. So I'd like to change the name of this station. So it was Gold Hub. I want to call it, let's call it Secondary Hub. Actually, Secondary Hub is lovely, and that's good because all the trains will have that routed onto their names. But for this one, let's call it Primary Hub. Yep, double clicking there. This is not Factorio. Primary Hub. Okay, so that's good. And if you have a look at one of the trains, Primary Hub to Horsham, and one of the other trains, well, we'll wait for one to come in. Okay, so we can now get rid of a few things here. So first of all, I don't believe we will need, so what came out to here? What is this? This and this. Yeah, so these guys can go. Okay. So these guys are not required. Not required. Not required. And of course this helps us to break up a tract of land and show us that we've got spare land there, should we need it. You guys can go. I'm actually going to pause the game. No, you're not. I was going to pause the game, but we don't need to because these guys aren't needed here. And of course, we don't actually need to send any coal out here. So what I'm actually going to do is, do you have anything in you? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of all this. Gone, 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 and you can go. Enter, enter, and then enter. Right. Now we could fix a few things here, but I'm not going to fix that. I like to see the TVs go up and down. I'm okay with that, actually. I'm fine with that. We can use a shift key here to get rid of a few larger things, but this does show us how much extra room we've got here as well. I'm hoping that wasn't a mistake. Let's go shift here. So shifting. Yep. Shifting. There we go. Brilliant. Then what we might do, do we tidy this up yet? Yeah, let's tidy it up then. Let's do that. Let's go here, 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 and here, and then goodbye. Enter, right, and then what we want to do is fix these guys, fill in the holes, there we go. And of course just grab these conveyors and make it go like that, and that, and I think you just need to go like that. Yes. Okay, let's go like that. Okay, make sure everything's going in the right direction. Lovely, brilliant. Okay, so that's all nice. We've got extra land here, which is good. These guys are buffering. This is not too bad. You've got TVs going under there and across and then down here. And this is the only little odd bit, but that's fine. A little remnant of times before. And of course, we've got this tract of land over here now as well. And we could, if we wanted to, if we needed to expand this, we have enough room over here because these guys are not full, and we could expand here. Okay, I think I'm going to leave the episode here. Everything is working beautifully. What is super important is the main thing we created last episode. This new huge turnabout is fantastic. That's a proper rail siding. And now we've got in our lovely, bless them, our dual single direction, dual lane bypass area. And that is brilliant. Trains making early decisions about jumping off and heading off to their destination. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Stitch Up if you like. We're playing Factorio, Planet Coaster, about to start Planet Zoo, and Kingdoms and Castles with the new AI. So please jump on and enjoy, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.